Hey everybody, my name is Dr. Paul Goodman. A lot of people know me as Dr. Nacho, and welcome to Dentist Job Connect TV. If we get 1 million viewers watching in, we will get an even fancier sign. Dentist Job Connect TV is designed to share with you positions across the US where they are looking for an associate to share in the joy of full contact arts and crafts. If you're watching in on this show and you would like to find a job, just text job to 215-543-6454. Or if you're looking for an associate, just text hire to 215-543-6454. But before I get started, I want to share a very special collaboration that we're doing right now with our awesome sponsor, V-Tail. So if you are a dentist human, and you've ever been in your office and something's gone down, the CBCT machine doesn't work, you need to order supplies, you sometimes have called a rep that no longer even works for that company. So what V-Tail, our awesome sponsor, has done is created an app that you can use on your phone that's totally free, favorite price, Dentisting Humans, to connect with companies for service, not sales. You'll be able to connect on this app, your dentist, dental assistants, dental hygienists, office managers. And what V-Tail is doing in collaboration with us is for every Dental Nachos member that signs up for this totally free app, they will send a toy to a child in need this holiday season, a true JBN collaboration. So just text TOTS to 215-543-6454. My team will drop the link in the chat. People have been signing up all day. It ends on December 26th. Sign up dentists, dental assistants, dental students. You're going to get this amazing free app. You're going to help us grow at Dental Nachos because V-Tail is an awesome sponsor. And you're going to send a toy to an awesome child in need this holiday season. So I'm ready for my first guest. When we're ready to bring up my first guest to the show, we have the awesome Dr. Tarak. Dr. Tarak is one of my favorite people in Dental Nachos, amazing supporter, but he has used our Dentist Job Connect program to go out there and find an associate to share in the joy of full contact arts and crafts. Dr. Tarak, it looks like you're working today. You're not off today, or you just dressed up in your dental outfit to be ready for the show?
No, I just finished a patient now, and this is actually my lunch hour.
Oh, thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing lunch with me. Just go get all the cookies that they brought from all the specialists. Need those for lunch. Calories don't count this week. It's one of my nutritional facts.
They don't count on holidays, yeah.
Yes, I agree. So tell us a little bit about your experience with why you need an associate and how the Dentist Job Connect program helped you.
So I found a really awesome associate on Dentist Job Connect. He's a part-time associate now. He comes 1 day a week.
Awesome.
So I'm looking to get another associate who can fill out the other days. But yeah, I'm really blessed to have him on Fridays, and I'm looking forward to having somebody else for the rest of the days.
So it sounds like having an associate, just like for me, I use my own invention, Dentist Job Connect. It de-stresses you, right? To have another licensed dentist in the office?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Especially with the model that I'm in now. I use a hygienist-less model. So we share patients. We do our own hygiene.
And what I'd like to ask you, and also use you and brag about you a little, but also hope you inspire people on this show. The Dentist Job Connect program creates an awesome opportunity for you to meet an associate. We share on Facebook, we share on Instagram, we share on text message, we share on email, we share on shows like this. But us Dentisting Humans, we're not really normal. We're a little unique, right, Tarak? You would say we're unique?
Sure.
So you sharing on Dental Nachos, the Facebook community, whether it's sharing about the business of dentistry, implants, does that help you kind of become more known? Because that's what I recommend our dentists do, or our office managers do. Has that helped you with connecting with associates?
Absolutely. That's how my current associate that I found knew about me, and he referred to some posts I made on your Dental Nachos group. It makes a difference. You're reflecting yourself on the group, what your philosophies are, what your values are, and you will attract somebody who is like-minded, so you can have a good match.
I love that. And I want to share, we have over 150 open positions. And the more you share about yourself in a positive way, make a comment, do something like that, the better your job search is going to go. So I want to let you get to lunch, Dr. Tarak, but thanks for being you. Love when you came up to the Perry Amigos. We got to go to Elvez. So you got to come up in 2022 and visit us.
Absolutely. You're one of my favorite people. Thank you.
Thanks, Tarak. Have a great rest of the day.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. So there you see a fun success story, like the person who uses the implant to now eat the apples. Dr. Tarak used our program. It's affordable. It's amazing, but it's an awesome opportunity for success, not a guarantee. We share through all of our mechanisms of connection, but be like Dr. Tarak. Go on the Facebook group, share, comment. It brings you to life so more dentists can see how awesome you are. So I'm ready for my first guest when my team is ready to bring up a guest of people dentisting humans looking for associates right now. They're going to share who they are, why they're looking for an associate, and how they can reach out to them. Glad to have anyone brought up next for our Dental Nachos community here. Promoted. I can also help with this too. Awesome. So I have Dr. Dale Kunkel. Dr. Dale, how long have you been a dentist?
37 and a half years.
37 and a half years. That makes me feel good. I'm 44. So, so you've been dentisting for 37 and a half years.
Yes,
Tell
sir.
our community, why do you need an associate? Where are you located, and why are you looking for an associate?
We're located in the middle of the Middle West in Missouri, in the Joplin metro area. We have 3 general dental offices.
Awesome.
We are currently looking for an associate, and we are growing.
That's awesome. So how many dentists are in your group? And you guys can put up Dr. Dale's text code when you get a chance so people can reach out to him.
So there's 4 full-time associates and myself and another part-time associate, and we're looking to go to 2 additional full-time associates.
Awesome. And what I think is cool, Dr. Dale, I have a small group too. We have 10 dentists working with us total. It's great to work as part of a team where, you can rely on other dentists. You can ask them questions. You can see how they're going in their career. I think that's a really valuable part, especially for dentists who are starting out in this crazy dental world. When you have somebody on your side, that's great. Before we wrap up with you, tell us, what would your associate be doing most of the time in your office? You're looking for someone to do restorative, extractions, everything. Tell us a little bit about the position.
This associate, if they don't already have the skill, they would learn how to place implants, how to do orthodontics, both with a braces product and with Invisalign.
Cool.
We took a look at our practice about 15 years ago and started learning and training our associates how to do stuff that most general dentists refer out.
Yeah, that's great. I always say, when you can do some responsibly, still refer some, we do similar implants, things like that. Patients keep up their momentum. You can have more fun. You can produce more patient-centered production. So I think that's great. So Dr. Dale, tell us one more time. Someone wants to reach out to you. They can text MONETT to this number to get your position. But where are they located? And if someone wanted to reach out to you directly, how could they do that?
You can reach out to me. My cell phone number is 417-455-3597.
Awesome.
4statesdentalcare.com.
Cool.
All great ways.
Well, thanks for being on this show. I really appreciate it. You probably didn't think when you were a new dentist that there would be a TV show about finding associates, but look where we are today, right?
You bet.
Really,
thank you very much.
Have an awesome holiday season. Thanks for being part of our program. So that's Dr. Dale's position. Our whole goal is to showcase all these awesome positions, find out if it's right for you. Awesome. Maybe it's right for a friend. Tell them about it. I'm ready for our next guest to share here. So I have someone who came to our OG New Dentist Boost Camp, Dr. Johnny. Dr. Johnny, see how fast people grow up? It's like I'm one of those old people. You've grown up into this owner. Tell us a little bit about. Yeah.
It feels like yesterday we were just at El Vez having some nachos, huh?
Yes, you still have that great picture of you next to the nachos. I love that.
Oh gosh, stuff in my face.
Tell us a little bit. I'm so proud of where you've come. You a practice owner. Let's get to the most important stuff first. Where are you located, and why are you looking for an associate?
Great question, Dr. Goodman. I'm located in Argyle, Texas. It's about 45 minutes of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The reason I'm looking for an associate is because I am trying to focus a little bit more on surgery and dentures. Our office has an in-house denture lab, so we are able to fabricate dentures start to finish in a day or two.
Nice.
And I'm looking for an associate so they can take over all the bread and butter dentistry. As a matter of fact, this past Monday, I had another doctor come into my office to do 16 units. It's just not something that excites me, but I'm sure it excites a lot of other doctors to do bread and butter dentistry.
I like that. But Johnny, I want to share something. You're going to me. Stop calling it bread and butter dentistry. You want to know why? Nobody eats bread and butter anymore. That's like kale and quinoa dentistry. Bread and butter. Am I at a wedding stealing someone's rolls? But I think what you said there really has value, and that's where you can find this right fit. These toppings of restorative dentistry might be perfect for your associate, so you can focus on surgery. I always like to add a little value to this show as a newest practice owner. Just share with us, why is it too much for you to do all of this? It's just because there's only one of you, the time, the hours. Tell us about that.
Great question. Yeah, it's getting extremely busy at my practice. We spend about $10,000 on marketing a month, so we're getting a huge influx of patients. So I really want to limit what I'm doing to exams. I don't mind doing the exams. I would just refer all of the general dentistry to my associate. You know, all the fillings, crowns, root canals. If they want to take IV sedation or continuing education, I'll be more than happy to attend the continuing education and even pay for part of it.
That's really awesome. I mean, this is what I love about the dentist job, connecting my dental nachos world, but bonding dentists together, to use a good term. You're someone who is still newish in this world, but you're focusing on these procedures that you like, but there's an opportunity for your patients to be helped by somebody maybe a couple of years out of dental school, 1 year out of a GPR. Maybe, I mean, what's cool about dentistry, Johnny, is you can do it part-time. Maybe it's somebody coming back from maternity leave. So you're in Argyle, Texas. I looked it up when you signed up for the program. Seems like a pretty cool place to live. What's fun about being in Argyle?
Man, there's a lot of horses out in this area. So if you guys like riding, this is the place to be.
Awesome. Well, I really appreciate all you do. You got to come back to Philly in 2022 and visit us in person. Boost Camp success story. People can text Argyle to 215-543-6454 to learn about this position. If someone wanted to reach out to you directly, Johnny, how would they do that?
They can either reach me at my cell phone, 469-835-0682, or email me at johnnyhua, JOHNNYHUA, the number 2 at gmail.com.
Awesome, Johnny. Well, I always talk about celebrating your SOA, sense of accomplishments. You should be so proud of what you built. So glad to see you online here, and I hope to see you in person next year.
Absolutely. Thank you, Dr. Goodman.
Awesome. So as you guys see, we're going around the whole country here. We got Dr. Johnny in Texas. I'm ready for my next guest to share with us when you guys are ready. So we have the awesome Dr. Annette. Dr. Annette, welcome to Dentist Job Connect TV. 1 million people are watching in. Don't be nervous. So we're so excited to hear about your position. Tell us where it is and why you are looking for an associate to share the joy of full contact arts and crafts with you.
Well, thank you for having me, and it's great to connect. I'm in Miami, Florida. So it's a beautiful space full of oceans, movement, dance. I have a bilingual practice. It's full on Spanish, full on English, 50-50 really. And the reason why I want to add an associate, it's really mostly full-time. It's 3 to 4 days because I only work as a dentist for 3 days. It's because dentistry is not my passion, yet I've grown this office for the last 8 years with all I've got because I love the human behind the teeth. And I'm also a trauma-informed ontological coach, and I want to focus on the new patients. I want to soothe their nervous systems. I'm very good at closing cases, but I don't want to do them. So I want to do more of the business side, closing cases, connecting to the patients through listening. But once they open their mouth, I can't do what I'm passionate about. So it's the time for me to let someone that loves working on teeth and me stepping away to doing bigger things for myself.
That sounds great. You sound like somebody who's very funny and very handsome. Oh yeah, me. Because I have a very similar attitude to my office. So we have 10 dentists working for us. And what I think is cool to talk about for a minute is your journey through dentistry can go through all different stages. You know, I did a multi-year GPR where I was extracting teeth, placing implants, and now almost 20 years later, I have 10 dentists working with us, and I share with them. I still restore dental implants, but I, much like you, plan a lot of big cases, but we have a surgical prosthodontist, we have a periodontist. So why do I have to hog all the dentistry to myself, right? So Dr. Annette, so this dentist working for you will be working 3 to 4 days a week, Miami, Florida, very popular place to live. And they would basically be doing restorative dentistry, other cases like that. So is there anything like on their day-to-day basis, do they need to have to know to do endo? Is there something that you would like them to do? Is it just restorative? Tell us a little bit about that.
I'm a multi-specialty office, so I have my own endodontist, I have my surgeon. So basically full mouth rehabilitations. I would love for them to, if they don't know biomimetics and adhesive dentistry, I would love to teach because I'm more into adhesion protocols over crowns and retentive dentistry. So I would love to have someone that already knows how to restore implants, that would not be scared of having a full mouth rehabilitation, but I'm willing to teach because I've learned, and I'm a great dentist, but I don't
you can see through all these positions, you know, as I've talked a lot through my dental nachos world, the simplest thing of more dentists working together, the better, right? We have my friend Justin coming on, we have DSOs, they own 90 practices. We have people who own 2 practices, but when there's a location where dentists are working together, they can get help. They can get to know each other. They can share procedures, just like Dr. Johnny said. So I think that is awesome. So you can text Miami to 215-543-6454 to learn about this. Dr. Annette, if someone wanted to reach out to you directly, how could they do that?
It would be my cell phone, which is 786-376-0633, or my personal email, which is my name, Annette Betancourt, Annette Betancourt, Betancor @yahoo.com.
Awesome, Annette. Well, you got to come to Philadelphia when, we'll come to when it's warmer, so it's our Miami temperatures, but hope to see you in 2022. Thanks so much for sharing.
Thank you.
Awesome. So we're going over the whole U.S. here, everybody. This is such an exciting show. Really love bonding dentists together. You guys can bring up your next guest whenever you guys are ready on the Nacho team for me to chat with. And we can find out about our next position. We've got next. Awesome. We have the awesome Dr. Matt Holly. We've talked together before. Such a great guy. Dr. Matt, tell us, where are you located and why are you looking for an associate?
So we are located in Prattville, Alabama. It's about 8 miles north of Montgomery, and just hired an associate just over a year ago, and we're maxed out. We're growing so crazy. He's doing wonderful, and we just got space, and we've got more patients than we can handle. So need some help.
Love that. I mean, it is an interesting, chef type problem. You can have these restaurants that grow and you have more patients, but you need the dentisting chefs, the associate dentisting chefs to do that. So I love that you're working as part of a group. You have a new associate on board. Tell us about this position. What would the associate be doing most of the time in your practice?
So you would start off basically with a lot of restorative. That's where we need the most help. But certainly we do implants, high-V sedation. We do a lot of endo. So there's lots of opportunity to expand the horizons.
Cool.
But restorative would be the foundation for sure.
And I've been to Miami, Florida. We went there on our awesome baby, but I haven't been to Prattville, Alabama yet. Maybe I'd be there. Tell us, if someone went to Alabama, where would be a good place for them to live and be able to commute to your office? Is there, let's say somebody was going to move across the country. I want to take this position, but I don't know much about Alabama. Tell us a little bit.
So we're right in a sweet spot here because we're it's town, but it's small town. And if you like that and you like the outdoors, we got plenty of lakes and rivers, lots of opportunities outdoors. But if you also like some of the more excitement, I mean, literally Birmingham is right up the road. Atlanta is a very short drive. The most beautiful beaches in this country are literally less than 3 hours from right here. So awesome. You can travel the world from here, but you can also keep it a little small and quiet if that suits you as well.
And I mean, I really enjoyed when we had that conversation. When did you graduate from dental school, Matt?
2001.
Yeah, I'm 2002. And, I'm a JBN, just be nice person, but I'm also a JBR, just be real person. Yeah. And listen, going to a place that fits your dental goals can be a place where you go and learn from people. Maybe you stay there for 3 years, maybe you stay there for 15 years, but it's unique to me, Matt, because there's so many awesome opportunities, but I don't think the dental students and residents get enough attention on it. Why do you think that is in our community? Does dental schools just need to be more vocal about where people can work? I feel like there's a real missing link to being able to share positions.
Well, there absolutely is. And I think bridging that gap between what we see on this side in academia. Well, I mean, I don't know the code for that, but I do, as we reach out and try to reach some of these folks and let them know there's, I want to say real world. I'm not being disparaging at all, but getting out here and actually doing it is a different mentality, and it's fun and it's something to look forward to. Truly enjoy what I do. I enjoy the interactions, and I think we need to share some of that joy with the folks around here.
Totally. I always say MBF must be fun. I did a advertisement and someone said, they were interviewing me. I said, one of the things our office does is really try to make dentistry as fun as possible. It's not as fun as margaritas, not as fun as golf. And I think we need more of that. So I love what you share. You can text Prattville to 215-543-6454. Someone wanted to reach out to you directly, Matt. How could they do that?
Okay. So my contact cell phone number, area code 334-590-0965. That's my direct. And email address, drholly@hollydentalgroup.com.
Awesome. And everyone who's been on the show, drop that in the comments. It goes by. Well, Matt, enjoy your holiday season. Thanks for being part of the Dentist Job Connect program, and really appreciate you sharing.
Appreciate what you're doing. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Matt. As you guys see, we're just continuing moving around the U.S. with awesome positions. There's one out there for you. If that one's for you, awesome. Maybe you know somebody who that would be a good fit for. Make sure, just if we pause for 1 second, if you're looking to hire an associate, want to connect with us, text hire to 215-543-6454. And if you'd like to scroll through all of our open jobs, just text job to 215-543-6454. I'm ready for my next guest when my team is ready here. Awesome. So where this looks like a nice location here. So tell us where are you? Who am I talking to here, and where's your job located?
Hey, my name is Dr. Chris Sortman. I'm actually in Costa Rica right now. Took my 17-year-old on her dream surf vacation for her birthday. So
you're not going to make anyone jealous with this story here. So that's awesome, Dr. Chris. Really appreciate you jumping on from Costa Rica. I am a little jealous of that background. It's not as warm as here in Philadelphia. Tell us about where is your practice located?
So we have 7 practices in West Michigan.
Cool.
The openings I have right now are on the Lakeshore in Muskegon, and also in Norton Shores and in Grand Rapids and Kalamazoo actually as well.
Awesome.
And we're not looking as much for associates as much as we are for people that have partnership ideals. We have a strong educational program. We'll support people's desires and help them get where they want to go.
Really love that. And I love the uniqueness of all this story. Tell me a little bit about this. If someone's watching thinking, is this for me? Tell me a little bit about this partnership track. Is that you're an associate first and maybe you buy in later? Do you want someone to buy in initially? Just in broad brushstrokes, what's that look like?
We have a path to partnership where when someone shows that they have what it takes to be a partner, we take a portion of what they're earning, and without taking anything out of their paycheck, we set that aside as a set aside value. Nothing's coming out of their paycheck. And that goes towards equity, which will be worth, the analogy is if you were to buy a $1.5 million practice with no money of your own, no money down, that's the long-term value that you're looking at.
That's an amazing, and I hear a lot as the nacho guy, but I haven't really heard of something as cool as that. So I commend you and your partners for putting something together that really is, bonding us together. Now tell us, the type of dentist you're looking for. Just totally curious. Do they have to do a lot of surgery? Do they have to do a lot of endo? Does it not really matter? Just someone who's willing to learn. Tell us a little bit about that.
I mean, truthfully, in the beginning, I always wanted somebody to replicate me, which is the super general dentist that just kind of does everything, but that doesn't work. People do what they want to do. They do what they like to do. And so our goal now is to get people doing more of what they really like to do. If they want to do one particular thing or multiple things, we'll support that. We'll do paid CE and get them whatever tools they need to do the very best dentistry they know how to do, or they don't know how to do yet.
And I mean, so it sounds like you could come with a foundation of restorative knowledge and add to it. You can come with some skill sets already. So that's awesome. So you have multiple positions. Please share those in the chat. You can text Norton to 215-543-6454. I think it's awesome, Dr. Chris. You got this partnership. You got to come to Philly and meet us in person. You meet all kinds of dentists that might want to partner with you.
Sure. It sounds like my practice is very similar to yours. I have a surgical prosthodontist and 10 plus associates. And
it's really fun. I mean, it makes things more fun that way. Sometimes like, you have a 17-year-old, I have a 3-year-old, but sometimes I feel like we're kind of a bunch of parents that are kind of venting and sharing and doing stuff together on site. I did for a while work at an office by myself that we owned 1 day a week. And that was not the easiest for me, right? And you're the only dentist on site. So when you can share with people, even if you can FaceTime them, that you can count on them in a moment is so key. So it sounds like you guys are building that, Chris. How could someone reach out to you directly if they want to talk to you directly?
Email is drssortman@sb-dental.com, or my cell phone is 616-820-5744.
Awesome. Well, please feel free to share that in chat. Thanks for carving out some of your Costa Rican vacation with us. Tell your 17-year-old, hope they have an awesome time. They're really lucky to be there.
Thank you.
Awesome, Dr. Chris. So as you guys see, we're still moving around. If you need a job in Michigan with a partnership track, I think that's a really cool partnership track opportunity they put together. I'm ready for my next guest when my team is ready here to bring them up. Awesome. Dr. Peter Unin. Dr. Peter, you are in full dental mode, I can tell. Where are you sitting right now? Why are you guys looking for an associate?
I've been practicing about 28 years, kind of scaling back a bit. So just finding somebody to kind of join our team. And as your previous guest was saying, looking for the right person to have a partnership opportunity.
Love that. I mean, this is what dentistry needs more of, just sharing the awareness of so many different routes. One of my challenges, and I have one of my DSO friends coming up next, so it's not about DSOs versus solo GPs versus partnerships, it's just to get awareness of all the unique practice models that are out there to be successful. Where are you guys located?
So I'm in beautiful Bend, Oregon. Can we talk lifestyle?
Yeah, sure. Tell us about it.
Mount Bachelor's ski mountains 20 minutes away. The Deschutes River runs through town. We have world-class mountain biking within 5 minutes, lakes for skiing and wakeboarding, wake surfing. It's pretty much got it all. It's just a spectacular place. I think, during the pandemic, it's drawn a lot of people to Bend that, are seeking to work remotely, but have the lifestyle that they want.
Cool.
And so there's a high quality of patients here, people that value health, and our practice kind of fits in just with, right in that with that alignment.
I love that. And I just want to share that I love all those outdoor activities, but I was the keynote speaker for an ASDA event in 2019 in Oregon. And I had ventured down to the Deschutes Brewery to get some beers while I was there. So I know that's right not too far away from you guys in Oregon. So I think that you guys have so many cool things there. I know people in Oregon. What type of dentist are you looking for? Do they need to do certain procedures? Will you teach them? Just totally curious.
Yeah, well, I have to tell you, so I'm a clinical instructor at the Koi Center. So,
cool.
Mentoring is a big deal for me. And so, it all, as it all starts off with diagnosis and treatment planning, really, I think optimizing our patients' health and not necessarily focusing on the volume of patients, but getting the patients that we have as healthy as we can get them and creating that value for them. But, we do everything from fillings to full mouth reconstruction. So
awesome.
There's
Dr. Coyce is one of my true idols. I got to lecture with him. I've learned so much from him. My friends at the Coyce Center. That's just so awesome. He really takes the look at dentistry the way it should be looked at, and also breaks down teaching in a way that's digestible, to use a nacho term, for your career. So if you teach there, that's just great. If someone wanted to reach out to you directly, Peter, how could they do that? We can text Ben to our text number on the screen here, but how can they reach out to you directly?
They can reach me on my phone, which is either text or call 541-419-8443. And then my personal email is paddle, like paddle a canoe. So it's paddlebend@gmail.com.
Awesome. Well, I hope to make it out to Oregon and visit in person, but you got to come to Philly sometime and hang out with us. And it sounds like you have an amazing position for someone out there, and really appreciate you sharing with us.
Thank you so much, Paul.
Have a great day.
Yeah, you too.
So you're seeing as we move around the whole country here, from Miami to Oregon, so many good positions. I want to inspire the dental world to learn more about the different practice models out there. So I'm ready for my next guest when my team is ready. So I have my first non-dentist on the panel. You can unmute. This is my friend, Justin. He's never done dentistry, but we can send him to fantasy camp one day. But Justin, tell us about where you are. We've been connecting for a while. Tell us about your group and what you're looking for.
Yeah. Thanks, Paul. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm in Philadelphia. So I'm part of Guardian Dentistry Partners. We have a small group here in the Philadelphia, greater Philadelphia area, 15 locations, 25 doctors. And we're looking for somebody to join one of our partner docs in our Westchester practice.
Awesome.
It's a phenomenal opportunity. What'd you call it earlier? Kale and
kale and quinoa dentistry. Yeah.
Like Chris said, I mean, as little or as much dentistry as you want to do is available here. You have the ability to work side by side with one of our partner docs who is a phenomenal surgeon. So you could learn implants, ridge augs, kind of really whatever you're looking for alongside her. So
I love that. And one of the things I like to do is demystify some of the things dentists get either afraid of or they're worried about. Tell us about the DSO world. I mean, you've been part of it. What are some advantages that you see when going to work with a DSO that is doing things right and cares about patients and cares about growth? Because I don't know if you've noticed, there's some misinformation about DSOs out there. Have you seen that? There's some misinformation.
Sure, no, of course.
So,
demystify
it for us. You and Ryan are great guys. Demystify about, it could be a day in the life of you or how you guys work together as a team. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, listen, I think there are some bad eggs out there that have created a bad name for the world, we live in here. But really, kind of what you're joining is a family. We have 25 doctors here in Philly, so you're not just working side by side with one, or you're the sole doc. So I think you're joining a larger platform. You have more people to share with, more ideas to bounce off of. We do quarterly events with all of our doctors with CE and just getting together and sharing pains. But
I know what you do, Justin. You go into the operatory and say, that tooth needs a crown, not a fill. Is that what you do as the business guy?
That is certainly not what we do. I've been in a lot of your trainings, but I'm certainly not there yet. So
yeah, and I mean, what I share, and you're helping us here, is just ask good questions whoever you work for. There are solo GPs out there hiring associates that don't have enough work. Ask the right questions. Maybe being part of a big group is something you thrive on, and moving forward with it. Talk to dentists like that. But what I think what you guys are doing, Justin, is you're creating more opportunities for dentists to be employed, and that really is something needed as we go through dental school. And you've employed nacho dentists who some have stayed for short times, long times, some are still there. Tell us again a little bit, this Westchester position, how far is it from Alves, would we say, roughly?
About 30 minutes.
30 minutes. So you could live in the Center City, Philadelphia area and commute there. This is a full-time position in Westchester?
It is, yes, full-time, earning potential, I would say north of 150,000 to about 250, depending if you're doing endo and kind of specialty that you'd like to do. So.
And one of the things that you mentioned before, which I think goes for whether you're working with a group like you guys have 88 offices or one office, there is mentorship available. There is someone people can contact, because I've gotten a lot of feedback from dentists. Being alone in an office doesn't mean you have to be with a dentist every day, but there's somebody that they could reach out to if they want to learn more. That sounds about right to me.
I think it's kind of the power of numbers, or kind of part of a DSO. You're part of a larger group, a bigger family. You have more resources at your disposal. So.
Awesome, Justin. Well, I really appreciate what you do for the community. If someone wants to reach out to you to learn about a job, or if they want to demystify DSOs with Deutsch, that's it. That's your show. Demystify DSOs with Deutsch. That's like, tell us how they could reach out to you.
Text or call would be best. 484-619-1834.
Awesome. You got to make our next Nacho networking event on January 26th. You missed a couple. So
I'm looking forward to it. Love those events. So.
Awesome, Justin. We'll have an awesome holiday season. Thanks for sharing with us.
You too. See you soon.
So that is our Dentist Job Connect TV show. Do I have anyone else to bring up here as oh, awesome. I got somebody else. Perfect. Dr. Sanku.
Hey.
Nice to see you.
Goodman. How are you?
Are you dentisting today, or are you off today?
No, actually, I'm at lunch.
Oh, nice. Okay. Now, where's your practice located?
We are based in Greenwood and Columbus, Indiana.
Columbus, Indiana. Awesome. And why are you looking for an associate to share the joy of dentisting with you?
We technically are based of Terre Haute, Indiana, and the practice philosophy started from my mentor. So I had a great mentor who had access to all the technologies, the 3D, the milling units, you name it, we do it. So me, along with my partner, Dr. Durshan Pillai, we started this venture. And we love what we do, and we like to share, mentor doctors, make them partners, and grow practices.
That's an awesome story. Also, that's where Larry Bird's from too, right? I was a basketball fan, Terre Haute, Indiana.
Yes.
So tell us, the dentist that you're looking for, would it be somebody who has a foundation of restorative knowledge and wants to learn more? Do they need to know how to do all their own endo? Tell us a little bit about that.
We are looking both for experienced and someone who is fresh out of the school, someone who can help us grow the business, and someone who can be partner of the business in the future. So both ends of the spectrum we are looking at.
And I think that's really great. I mean, one of the things I hope I'm getting across here, I'm so grateful everyone took the time to share with us today, and really love Dentist Job Connect. There's just so many unique paths to success in dentistry. It could be, buying into a solo GP practice and taking over. It could be part of a group. It could be on a partnership track. So it sounds like you guys are very flexible in where the dentist is, and they should reach out to you because you might be looking for someone brand new, but also somebody who's looking to partner is a good fit for you as well.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we love to partner with the doctors and make sure that their needs are met, and we help them with their continuing education. And we are there for helping them with solving their day-to-day problems with their patients.
That's so cool. And tell us about, what do you like to do for fun in Terre Haute, Indiana? What's some of fun things to do?
We do have some hiking and hiking trails around, and lakes. So we do go out a lot.
Awesome. Well, really appreciate you sharing with us. People can text Greenwood to 215-543-6454 to learn about this. If someone wants to reach out to you directly, how could they do that?
They can reach at 203-215-4687, or they can email me at drsanku@optimdentalcare.com.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being here. You made me think of Larry Bird. I like basketball. Reach out to you. A really awesome position that you have, where you're able to take dentists that are new, but also people looking for partnerships. We really appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Have an awesome day.
You too. Thank you.
Awesome Dentist Job Connect team. I see most of the screens. Is there anyone else for us to put on our awesome show, or can I do my wrap up? Does anybody from the Nacho team? Are we good, Serena? We look pretty good here. Awesome. So I want to share one more time. If you are looking for an associate and want to utilize the Dentist Job Connect program to get candidates, text HIRE to 215-543-6454. If you're looking for a job, text job to 215-543-6454. All the panelists, please stick around even after I end the show. But I would like to ask everybody here, you work in a dental office, if you're a dentist, an office manager, if you're a Justin, he's got 88 offices, just text this number and please help a child this season get a toy through our amazing program with VTail. Help grow Dental Nachos, an awesome sponsor, and get an amazing free app. I would be so grateful if you did that. Thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate it.